So Nabila, let's start with Dish. What exactly do they want with this? What are they going to do with it?
Well, Charlie Ergen looks to be dishing up an approval for this deal for Sprint and T-Mobile, so I think they're going to be very happy. So he's already sitting on a lot of spectrum. It's something like $40 billion worth of spectrum. This adds to his pile of spectrum. He wants to build his own 5G network. He's been under a lot of pressure from his shareholders to sell or partner with somebody, and he may end up partnering with someone, but he wants to hold on to it and build his own.
Okay, so that's the argument for why he would want to get involved. Is it likely, though, that once a buyer is identified, this deal goes through? I feel like we've been through so many iterations of this. We've heard about how it was going to get approved and then it wasn't, that it's not really clear what the standards are.
Well, Sprint and T-Mobile, remember, have been working with the DOJ on a short with a short list of buyers that the DOJ would be comfortable selling these assets to. And one of the reasons Dish makes sense is because they have a national network in terms of their TV service versus Charter and Altice, who are also interested. And again, he said that he wants to build his own network, and the DOJ wants it to go to somebody who will genuinely build a fourth carrier that will be competitive. And
so what, does that exclude sort of Charter and Altice? I mean, to a certain extent, you would think that maybe even Altice would be a better fit, right?
Well, Altice isn't national. They don't have the spectrum, so which is why DOJ will probably favor Dish, which is partly why Sprint and T-Mobile have got Dish in the lead for these assets. And, you know, $6 billion plus is a pretty nice figure to get for them. A lot of money for Charlie to pay, but that's what we're talking about at the moment.
This has been going on for, what, a year now?
Yeah, they announced the deal in late April last year.
Okay,
so more than a year.
More than a year. What kind of timeline does the possibility of Dish entering to this play out in terms of it being approved?
Well, our sources are telling us that they may be able to have a deal signed with Dish as early as tomorrow. And once that goes through, we expect that the DOJ will come in on the back of that. And potentially by the end of this week, the DOJ may do a handshake agreement with Sprint and T-Mobile to say that, okay, you're right to go ahead. But remember that the states are suing still, and that part of it needs to be resolved separately as well.